Hello, and welcome to a brand new mod pack and a brand new adventure here on the channel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Project Skyblock, Ozone Skyblock Reborn. I hope I got that name right. Anyways, it's a brand new mod pack that is very reminiscent of a very old mod pack, but in a new version of Minecraft. To stop beating around the bush so much, it's Project Ozone 3. I think that was the initial name of it, right? Project Ozone 3, 1.12, but it's been updated and it's made by a new user. This is kind of like an ode or I'm forgetting the word. It doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying. It's Project Ozone on a new version. So fantastic. Without further ado, because I keep butchering this intro, let's dive into it. Thought that was going to zoom in on my face, but it didn't. Good enough on the intro there, and now that we're going to be diving into the video, I'm going to go ahead and say that we are live over on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, I've decided we're going to start trying to do this for our content moving forward. That way, whenever I play, y'all can kind of see the process in live action. If you have active questions, hopefully this will help to answer them in live time, as opposed to asking the question and getting the answer 2 weeks later or whatever. So, brand new mod pack. Let's dive into the quest book as per the usual. If you remembered or played Project Ozone, then you'll remember that the quests are kind of all named by the Greek alphabet. So alpha, beta, gamma, delta, so on, all the way down to omega. And obviously this is going to be kind of the extended crafting at its utmost, the creative stuff, the stuff that I usually don't bother going to. Anyways, oh my goodness, that is a lot of text. All right, sorry about that. Like I said, I have a cough today, so drinking water and keeping that stuff off recording is probably for the best. Welcome. For checkmark task, press the checkmark. Thank you. Welcome to Ozone Skyblock Reborn by Muggle or Wizard. I like the fact that you're a Harry Potter fan. Gonna go ahead and say that. If you have any questions or comments while playing this mod pack, feel free to leave a comment on the project page, send me a message on CurseForge, or join the Discord server. If your starting island is in a biome that cannot spawn mobs, for example ocean or badlands, or a grass color you dislike, like desert, I would recommend you to create a new world. If you have remade the world multiple times with no luck, a forest spawn seed is numbers there. Alright, if you are playing multiplayer, we're not doing that. The quest book can be found there as well. Note this pack is inspired by the 1.10 mod pack Project Ozone 2. Okay, so not even Project Ozone 3. You went for the older one. By the Cazador Sniper. If you haven't played it before, I highly recommend you check it out. You can find it on the CurseForge app. I also recommend Project Ozone 3. That is the one that I played, and it's like the newest version. Not that it's new, but it is the one that a great many people kind of dove into. There was that and Sky Factory 4 that were kind of constantly gone back and forth between. Anyways, possible rewards from quests include chance cubes, reward bags, and coins. When broken, chance cubes cause a random event to occur. These can be potentially catastrophic to your base, so it would be a good idea to open chance cubes far away or in another dimension. Reward bags, if given, are ranked based on the difficulty of the quest and can contain a wide variety of items, ranging from useless to amazing. Not all bags of the same level contain the same item. There is an element of chance. Coins can be redeemed at the coin shop for more reward bags. There's a cube, there's a basic reward, which we got a wind vein, I'd say pretty useless, and a copper coin. Cool. And then for any of those of you that know Diorum, I guess is the new version of it, any of the X Nylium mods, that kind of vein, then you're going to love what's about to happen. And it's been quite a minute for me since sieving, so I am very excited to get into this as far as resource production goes. Sorry, another little cough. All right, so let's see here. We're going to need to make a crook, barrel, sieve, and crucible, which means we're going to need a tree there. And if I remember, we do a little twerk action here. Uh-huh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, tree. Come on. I would say I don't have all day. And you know what? That'd actually be correct. I do not have all day today. So let's break that. Probably should have... Oh, never mind. Oh, snap. Okay, we got a lot of saplings there. Really got to be careful on this tiny little island. But now that we have some wood, I guess let's go ahead and expand this out. Maybe get a little axe going for ourselves. Just throw that right there. Make some slabs and get the little basic... Sorry if y'all can hear the race car apparently going by my house right now. Water there. What biome are we in? Mangrove swamp. Okay, well, I mean, the grass color's kind of fun here. It's a little dark, but honestly, it'll be all right. And if I don't like it that much, maybe we just run to a new biome. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Mobs can spawn here. That's all that really matters. Let's get a couple more saplings down here, and I'm going to expand the island a bit more so I don't fall off. I don't know if Forgiving Void is in this mod pack quite yet. Forgiving Void, for those of you that don't know, is a mod that basically says when you fall into the void, you will fall back down from the top of the world. Typically, you don't die when this happens. You do get to very low health, and it's not fantastic, but you don't die. So, unless you don't have full health. We shall see. Break that. A little worried about saplings, but I still have 3, so I guess we're all right. A little more worried about food, though, if I'm being honest, because food is not something we've gotten into yet. I'm sure they'll tell us about it here in just a minute in the quest pack. Let's go ahead and finish doing the border here. 30? Is 30 going to be enough? Hopefully so. I would imagine so. I don't think we have that many blocks. Yeah, that's much, much better. Okay, now let's build ourselves a crook and all that other stuff. If I remember correctly, crooks are like so. Let's get all this stuff out of my inventory space. And we'll probably have to look up how to make the other stuff because I'm not quite sure. So let's see. What was it? A crucible. I want the oak crucible. We're going to need some more logs. I knew we needed logs for something, but okay. Let's put that down. Get a couple twerks going. Okay, that one went fast. So maybe our first tree just it's taking a little minute. Break that. And we should be good to go. We should get our torch down as well. All right. So yeah, we should have enough for the crucible now. We need, a bigger crafting grid. That would do it. Crucible. Go ahead and place that bad boy down. I think what we end up doing is placing leaves in there to get water. We need a sieve and a barrel. Okay. Barrel. Boom. Bam. And a sieve. And this one will favorite because I have a feeling we'll be needing more of them. There. There's that. Click on an item in your quest book or search in JEI to find out how to craft it. Let's see. Oh, that is really nice. Oh, it's so quick. Some mod packs don't have that option. It's really nice. Okay. Cobblestone can be crafted from pebbles. Sift dirt or shift-click the ground to get pebbles. Put saplings or leaves into an oak barrel to create dirt. Okay. In an oak barrel, right? Oak barrel. Water can be created by collecting rainwater in an oak barrel or by putting saplings or leaves into an oak crucible. Use a wooden bucket to transfer water between crucibles and barrels as needed. You can twerk to grow trees, pressing shift multiple times. Make sure sticky keys are disabled on a PC. And you can vein mine blocks, which we've already been doing. Barrels can also be used to create clay, slime, netherrack, endstone, obsidian, and more. See JEI for details. Press U on an item to see uses. We already know all that kind of stuff. So let's claim our rewards. Another chance, another basic, which we got a gold nugget from. Cool. We're going to mean English is obviously my first language. Sad thing is, it really is my first language. It's my only language, and it's still not my best language. All right, let's create some chests here. All right. So we can start putting some of these random rewards down, like the candy and the gold nugget. Reacts to weather. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know it was functionable. Just thought it was sheer aesthetics. Now, speaking of shear, do we have wooden shears? Ceramic shears? Wooden shears. Beautiful. All right. Get a couple more trees grown here. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. You gotta be careful not to hit this block. If you hit it, it will delete it, and it is technically a source of light. So, you don't want to do that. That should give us water. That should give us dirt. And neither of those are gonna hurt. Now, to get stone, we hold shift and right click. And honestly, quite beautifully, this is only giving us pebbles. It's not giving us diorite and calcite and granite and all that other kind of stuff. No offense, I like having access to all the blocks early, I do, but sometimes just for the sake of gathering pebbles, it's really nice to be able to not have to do that. Also, I will say, I know some people set this up on like a macro hotkey, something to like spam click essentially. I don't know how to do that, so we're just gonna not. All right. There's some cobblestone. There's some more cobblestone, and last but not least, a little bit more. Cool. So we got that. Now we're gonna need to probably get cobble gin is really what I want to get into first and foremost. String mesh is gonna be good, but we're not quite to the materials. And hammer, well, that comes after getting the cobble, don't it? Cobble gin 1. So we need some buckets, porcelain. Where do we get porcelain? Let's see here. It's probably going to be clay and having to go that whole route if I remember correctly. Porcelains, bone meal, and clay. Rectamundo. Bone meal. That's the stuff that's not so fun to get early on. Although we can use a composter, can't we? Composter. Absolutely we can. And then we can just take some leaves and compost them. Let's keep these out of here, keep this out of here. Let's see. Okay, so now how much bone meal how much do we need for this? Because this may still not be a very viable method, and we may just want to fight some skeletons. Oh, we only need 3. But I need technically 6, right? Because you need 2 buckets, 1 for water, 1 for lava. Okay, that's not so shabby. And then let's actually go ahead and make ourselves a stone axe, so I'm not just punching trees like a Neanderthal. No offense. I know you guys didn't really have too many tools back then, or at least that's the common theory. I'm not gonna dive into ancient apocalypse drama and you know, all that kind of stuff currently. Now, if I use this, we do get apples. I think we get increased drops when we do that. Just wanted to make sure we had enough saplings to go for a while. Now we'll go back to shearing. And we might as well make 2 sets of these. Cool. Cool. And honestly, progress here in the beginning, it's nice. It's quaint. It's simple. You gotta love it. Let's get another water bucket in there so we can have infinite. And I said we needed, what, 6 pieces of bone meal? I really wish this stuff bone milled at a higher rate here, but that's okay. We were up to 2 already, and it only took us basically 2 whole stacks. Well, that one went really fast. All right. More leaves, please. Oh, hold on. Get my torque on. There we are. Okay. That puts us to... Oh. Well, I guess that keeps us at 3. 4. 5. Yep. This should be 6 here. But of course, we're going to need a couple more leaves. Because my silly self tossed that off the side. All right. That should do it there. We needed 1 more leaf. All right, so now we need to get the clay, correct? Correct. Okay. So in order to get clay, we need water in a barrel, and then we need to put some dust in it. Can't really get water in a barrel though without a bucket, right? Oh, there's wooden buckets. Does this just not work for you can't use it for making the, what's it called? Okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure they just said that there's wooden buckets. I just, you know, tunnel vision. Okay. So wooden bucket like that. And then we take some of our cobblestone. We got to make a hammer so we can make this smash down a bit. Let's go ahead and make a cobblestone hammer. And I'm assuming we're going to have to make compressed stone hammer if we want to break compressed stuff. We're not going to worry about that right now. Let's do 2 pieces and we'll break these all the way down because it should give us 2 full blocks of clay, which should be more than enough. So there we are, all the way down to dust. Pop that in there. Oh shoot, I should have made an infinite water source. Now I'm going to have to wait on this again. Okay, while that's going, let's actually go ahead and break some of our wood down, and then we'll expand the island a little bit more. I wonder, is there building wands in this mod pack? Let's see. 1, 2. There is. Beautiful. So we'll just come right out here, look at the side, give it a smack. That'll expand it by 1. And it does always place down what block you're looking at, unless I think you have blocks in your offhand, and then it'll place the blocks in your offhand, I believe. Okay, so that's still going. Let's get us a little place set to the side for water. Y'all know me, a lot of the times this early beginning base is not the end-all be-all for us. So we'll probably make lots of improvements over the course of the series. And I am really excited to dive back into this because I've been wanting to play a Skyblock mod pack for a little bit now. And I'm honestly creating one myself. So hopefully this will give me a couple of pointers, tips, ideas, all kinds of stuff. Okay. Now, can I place this water? Like, no, it's always gonna place it in there, isn't it? So then let's just do it like this. And I know we can take this water source down here if we want to. Which, hell, honestly, we might just do that. Oh. Oh, hell, never mind. That one's almost done. Let's just close that off. And... There we go. Oh, sorry. Wrong side. That. And that. Perfect. All right. With that in there, we can throw our other piece of clay, or dust in to get our other piece of clay. And then that should break down into 8. Beautiful. We combine these together to get 6 of our porcelain balls. And there's our buckets. Now we do have to fire this in a furnace. Why did we make 2 furnaces there? Not sure, but we did it. So there's no going back now, Johnny. All right, let's break some trees while we wait on that, just to keep our resources high. Now, string. I haven't noticed any silkworms, and I definitely broke a tree earlier with my crook. So I'm wondering what's the dealio? Oh, there's one. Okay. This looks edible. Well, I don't want to eat my first silkworm, but we'll probably eat some in the future. I won't lie to you. Come on. All right, let's get some string. And we do that just by infesting a leaf with our silkworm. Now, I know I'm making some quest progress here without necessarily following the quest book and reading it and all that kind of stuff. That's because we've done a lot of this before, at least those of us that have played, you know, Project Ozone 3 and possibly even 2, apparently. And for those of you that are new, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this quest book is really informative. And it's really... Oh, you're kidding me. I have to make a wooden hammer? I will say I don't like that. Don't make me make a lower tier when you know I don't need to make that. No one needs to make that. Okay. There's your wooden hammer. And yeah, there's your wooden hammer. Okay? Is it gonna fall from the sky? Guess not. All right. Fully infested. We're waiting on the rest of these to get infested, and then we'll break that whole lot down. Let's go back in here. We do have some rewards we can get, but we're not breaking any chance cubes this early on. Honestly, how many they give you is a little scary. It's just all these say the same thing. Okay. So yeah, we don't need power quite yet. We're trying to get the crucible going here. Oh, okay. So we are going to need more bone meal than what I was expecting. This is what, another 7 pieces? But I already did 6. So I mean, what's 7 compared to 6? So let's get ourselves a new crook, and then we're going to break this tree down. Everything looks fully infested. Lots of string. Break that. And let's get some more trees growing here, because apparently we're going to need a lot more leaves. And can you cook apples in this? I know that used to be a thing. Doesn't look like it. Cooked apples were really OP in one of the mod packs I played, and I don't remember which one it was. Anyways. Yeah. Trees. Please. And what I really mean is leaves, please. There's that. And an apple for my troubles. Speaking of apple, let's go ahead and eat a couple here, get our food back up. And get to composting. We're going to need 7, so I'll say we just throw all these leaves in, see how... Let me just stand on top of it so shit don't go haywire. Excuse the French. What kind of... What you do? Okay. Alright, smart guy. You want to just go launch and shit off the side of my base? Huh? How about that? How you like them apples? I don't know why you gotta be so violent when you're shooting bone meal out, you know? Alright, we got 4 pieces, so over halfway there. I'd say that's pretty good. Just still have plenty of saplings, right? I'm not gonna... Yeah, 17. We're sitting pretty. There we go. And another stack and a half. That should give us the rest of the bone meal we need here, I'm hoping. Let me throw it back down here. So that's 5. Oh yeah, we just need 2 more. This should be plenty. Then we will need some more clay, so a couple more pieces of dust. Let's see, how many... Do we actually use every piece of clay making those 2? Interesting. Okay, so let's do... How much clay do we need for this? We need 7 pieces, so that's again going to be 2 blocks. Not too bad. Where is thy hammer? Cool. I guess we can use the porcelain buckets for transferring water, because they don't seem to break like the wooden one does. Or, I mean, I'm sure they break when you put lava in them, right? All right. So let's combine bone meal and clay again to get some porcelain. We'll set this up in the shape of the crucible as we saw earlier. And let's fire this bad boy. And maybe we grow a couple more trees while we wait. And I'm actually going to crook this one because I do want to get some more silkworms. No go on that one, though. What is the silkworm spawn rate? Like 2%? 2%? Alright, there's the crucible. So let's see. Got all of that. Now we should be able to get Gen 1, right? So we can get lava. We can get sand. We can get the wood. Yeah, we should be good to go. Okay. So let's press U on this and see crucible heat sources. I'm assuming this is going to be pretty similar to what it usually is. Campfires do a couple. Fire does a bit more than what a torch would. Torch uses 1, so the lowest possible. Lava. Campfire is ×2. We can make a campfire, can't we? That's just charcoal and wood and sticks. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a campfire. Okay. Coming along nicely, and it feels really good to be playing like a... I don't know, like an old style pack? I don't know how to describe it. Feels very nostalgic to be doing a lot of this stuff, because it's been a little bit since we just kind of did the do, you know? Now, this is going to make lava. Suppose that's not fantastic for our base. That'll be okay. It's raining. All right. And yeah, that's going to make 2 millibuckets per tick, it looks like. So we need 1,500 ticks. It's 25 seconds. It's not too shabby. Now, I suppose we can use our string to make a bed. And honestly, I think we should. Too many nights pass by. We're going to start getting phantoms, and nobody likes phantoms. So there's a bed for us. Let's go ahead and make a crook here, too. And we'll try again for the silkworms. Still to no avail. Sad, but that's all right. We'll eventually have like a whole tree farm and all that stuff. This is going to be a very fun playthrough because these style of mod packs tend to be they're like a kitchen sink skyblock kind of. Give you a lot of really good mods that all play pretty well together. Okay, so we're waiting on the lava. We have the water. We have the logs. I guess, yeah, let's just keep trying for a silkworm because that's primarily what I need now is more string. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, chop this bad boy down. Plant another tree. We're going to let both of these grow fully so we can get more leaves per worm. Come on. Come on. Grow, you little son of a bitch. There's not something blocking you, is there? Oh. Yeah, okay, you're never going to grow there. Alright. Come on. Yeah. I might as well even do one over here. That one. And that one. Alright, now we just wait on that. Alrighty. For those of you on live wondering why the Jade menu keeps popping up, it's because every time I press the 0 key, that's how I mute myself, and it's also the hotkey for Jade. I could change it, but honestly, it kind of helps remind me to take myself back off mute, you know? So, don't really know that I want to. Alright, it's one bucket of lava. That one's got a little bit longer. Let's check back into the quest book. Iron pickaxe, enchanting, trash can, string mesh. Okay. Just want to make sure it was still just simple. That. And of course the mesh goes in the sieve. But we're going to need to make like a little platform for all that, I think. Getting there. Okay, so let's, and I think there's chipped in this pack, right? There's chipped. Is there chisel? It's not a chisel. Is there somewhere that tells me? No, it has an angel block. Okay, so this is probably it then. Just, oh. No, yeah. Just painting machines and chipped. That looks kind of interesting. Forge. Upgraded version of a furnace. Well, hello. Might have to try that stuff out. Hey, we got enough lava. Let's make ourselves a cobble. Oh, right, we need glass. That's fine. That is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Take cobble, break it. Take gravel, break it. Take glass, and you smelt it. Boop. Okay. It's all coming back to me now, all this early game stuff, how it functions. And then once we get the cobblestone generator, building our base out a little bit more gets a lot easier, and I can start using lava in certain aspects. Okay, so let's do drawers. Let's see, drawers. We have classic storage drawers, not functional drawers. I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer functional drawers at this point. Primarily for the fact that the storage controller doesn't have to be touching the drawers. You know what I mean? You can just kind of link them up, and they have. I mean, honestly, it's just a really good mod. They've done a great job on expanding what this used to do. Still does, I suppose. I mean, look at it; it's doing it. sorry, storage drawers. I do love you. You were the initial, one of the initial OG storage drawer type mods, but you know, things change. Anyways, I'll make one of you a chest. And does this give us 4? It does, beautifully. Beautifully. That was done so beautifully. Like that. And you X-nay those and throw one in the middle. Cool. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is throw our cobblestone gen right there. Drawer on top. and that should get to working. And it can hold 32 stacks. So is this fully infested? It is. It is fully infested. Let's get a new crook. He's gonna make a joke, but it might be a little sensitive to people. So we'll just break some trees and some leaves. Some infested leaves. 63, not bad. Now, I do want to do the thing that everyone loves to do in these mod packs, and I want to sieve some resources real quick just to sieve what we can get. Probably not my best joke, but that's okay. 33 different things. So yeah, this is how we get tin, lead, silver, iron, diamonds. Beautiful, beautiful. It is just like the old days. And then sand somewhere, not red sand, just regular sand somewhere in here. Sand. Yeah, okay. So they really did a good job of like keeping this true to its nature. So that means that dust should do like, of course, I mean, I guess they're just leaving the mod alone, right? Because Exdiorium, whatever it is, it kind of does all that stuff anyways, naturally, right? So we are going to need some more cobblestone for thrown in there. How much we got? 48? It's going. It's going. It's all right. And honestly, this might be a decent place to call the first episode, because I think from here what we're doing is we're going to set up a sieve spot. We're going to go ahead and sieve a little bit just so you can sieve what I mean when I'm talking about this. Okay. The sieve jokes, the puns, they're probably not going to stop. I'm just going to be honest with you. Boom. Bam. And let's get 9 of these bad boys, I think. We need 9 of them to make a compressed hammer. We're going to want to make that so we can... see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully the little broken one works too. Yeah, beautiful. And then what we can do is combine our cobblestone, cyclic, extort. Oh, we want this one. And then when we place this down, take the compressed stone hammer and break it, and all of that gets turned into gravel. Beautiful. All right, so if we take our gravel, we take our sieve, we take our string mesh, we move it a little bit closer to the middle of the island, because if I remember correctly, this stuff also likes to just shoot out in odd directions. Maybe we build a little border over here. There we go. And yeah, then you just right click on your sieve and get resources. So from that, we ended up getting stone pebble and iron nugget. And we'll just do this all the way through here. Now, the other nice thing is you can connect sieves together and they will all process at the same time. We'll end up doing that here in a bit. But yeah, I really just wanted to dive into this mod pack. It's been a little bit since we started a new mod pack. And it's just because I got a little burnt on just starting a new one, doing the same things over and over again. But again, this one is very nostalgic for me. I played a lot of Project Ozone 3. And so this one just feels really good to kind of dive into. It feels like I'm diving back into an old thing, but with all the new features, right? Minecraft 1.20 version means we get all the beautiful quality of life things like toggled sprinting. You may laugh, and I laugh, but yeah, Minecraft 1.12, no toggled sprinting. Every time you wanted to sprint, you had to click that button, which is kind of annoying. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to, we're going to finish sieving this stuff down, and then we're going to, that might have been a poor word choice. I was going to say, then we're going to conceive the end of this video, but it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't sound right, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So from that, we got some silver, copper, lead, osmium, emeralds, tin, coal, gold, nickel, and iron. Emeralds, I thought that was a pretty low chance. 1%, and we got 2 of them. I got 0 diamonds, which is a 2%, but I got 2 emeralds. Insane. All right. And then, oh, yeah, some flint. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy. Sorry, I was going to go somewhere with that, but then I was like, yeah, you know, we'll just do what we're doing here. Anyways, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode so far. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section if you have anything you'd like to add, any bits, bobs, or pieces I may have left out. I realize I didn't go through and read every single individual quest, but again, you can do that if you need any help or assistance, and we will be reading the quest in the future when it comes to some more complex things. Not so, you know, right out the gate, everyone's done kind of stuff. And again, if you haven't done this, that's perfectly fine. Welcome to an I'm just going to call it Ex Nihilo because that's what I played with for the longest time. Welcome to an Ex Nihilo mod where basically this is the start for it. So, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share this out with friends, family, strangers down the street, random people you might meet. And of course, as per the usual, I do hope you all stay safe, stay awesome, and stay crafting. Until next time, you beautiful, beautiful people. Peace.